Good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Inscribed Angles 13.2. And the why here is continue with the logic and reasoning. We talked about we have circles. It's pretty fundamental for Euclidean geometry. Logic and reasoning, I would argue, is something not just in math, but the world is in dire need of. Especially this guy. I just look around and see an inability for people to have civil discourse. So be able to argue civilly, and reasoning is a big part of that. Nothing wrong with arguing. It helps us discover things and understand things. There is issue with just screaming and yelling at each other. Not a lot of good coming from that. Alright, I will get off the soapbox and proceed to the angle inscribed situation. All I think about here is we're either multiplying or dividing by 2 when we have inscribed. And an inscribed angle is here. I'm just going to model it. I'm just going to do some modeling and let you use your own words. So this is an inscribed angle. Vertex is on the circle, so it's going to be a half of the arc. So the arc, and I like to draw on this stuff so because sometimes I get lost in the picture. The arc ABC is right there. Well, that's just going to be 360 minus 130, which is and then angle ABC is right here, and so that matches up with this arc right here, and I'll put a dashed line to make it different. So all that is going to be, you're the multiply divided by 2, so that's going to be half. Half of that when we go in, and then we're going to times. We'll divide here and we'll times here. And as math is prone to do, though, problem designers will progressively make the problems harder to test your reasoning and logic and handle. MQ is an arc, and we have the angle that matches up, and it's 80. And when we go out, we're going to just double it. So 160. MPQ is this. Use a dashed line to make it different. Well, if this whole it almost got me. I almost got fooled. That's an angle, not an arc. So I started to draw the arc. Oops. Got to draw the angle. The angle MPQ is right here. So this angle is right there. And I'll go ahead and extend it out just to make sure we can see it's different. So angle MPQ matches up with this 160. I'll write it again. So when we come back in, we're going to divide by 2. So it would be 8. Okay. Let's continue to practice, continue to refine, continue to grow and to learn. BC is this arc right here. So if this angle is 72, this is a tricky one, because this angle is not on the circle. It's in the middle. And we did this today, which is, I'm recording this on Tuesday, so the day before we took the PSAT. So the central angle is just going to be the same. So the middle angle is 72, then the arc is 72. It's tricky math problems. Okay, and then where is BAC? Well, BAC, and I look at that, it's an angle, so it's not an arc. BAC is right here. That matches up with this 72, which we said was right here. So then, if we go out to go in, it's just half, which is 36 degrees. This going in, we're going to divide by 2, and that gets us 36. Okay. A few more here. Keep practicing. Number 4. Okay. LK is this arc. This arc is bound by this angle. This inscribed angle is 25, so going out to the edge, we're going to double it, and we'll get 50. So LK is 50 degrees. Now, the problem also wants to know what LOK is. So LOK is this angle right here. And if the outside is 50, then the inside is 50. And they're the same because this is that's a central angle that's in the middle, that has different properties than an inscribed angle. It might help us to draw a little. That's a central angle, and this is an inscribed angle. Let us bump down to number 8. KLM is this whole thing. So it's everything that is not here. And that's a central angle, so this arc will be 120. So KLM is going to be 360. $240 degrees. And then angle N this angle right here matches up with this arc, which we just found was 240, and then that's an inscribed angle, so it's going to be at half, so it'd be 120. Okay, that is that. Hit some of these on 10 really quick. When it's inscribed, it matches over here with 50, and it'll be a half, so 3 matches with this arc, which we don't know, except we know the other 3, and we know that the whole thing is 360. So 360 minus 50 minus 70 minus 110 is 180 minus 50, or 130. So this arc is 130. And then 3 would be half of that, so 3 would be 65. 5 right here matches right there with 70, and it'll be half because it's inscribed, so that would be, what is that going to be, 35. Okay. We'll leave this alone. I want you guys to work on this worksheet, give you a few minutes to work on it solo, and then we'll talk about it in groups, we'll present it, and make adjustments as needed. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Be well.